Yo, hope you can hear me okay. It's been a minute. We're watching M80 versus Faze Clan, and we're on the Firstkiller POV, so you already know the gameplay's about to be fucking lightning fast. But as the title suggests, we're going to see if he's the issue with this Faze Clan team. Now, off rip, we have Sibical missing this backboard touch. Firstkiller with a nice kickoff, I'd say. I guess maybe not so nice because it goes right to Percy. Missing the ball. That's what you do there, though, on the cheat. You always got to full commit to it and just try and get the read. You never turn around when you're this close to the ball. I'm sure we know that. Take a look at Sibical, though. My eyes are on Sibical and Fist, even though we're watching Firstkiller POV. If you're a pro, that has to be a read. Has to. That looks like me when I miss in my ranked games, my tournaments, when everything matters oh so much, and Feenstra misses the ball. But this is Sibical we're talking here. An absolute prodigy. So I think that's a little fall on him, little blame on him. And in these videos I like to point fingers at players on the team who may be causing issues, and I'm sorry if people don't like that, but to me that's looking at something like factually, objectively, rather than just, you know, you see someone's name and you think, oh, they can't be the problem. Look at their name. It's Sibical. But that's just not the case for me. We're gonna watch and learn. Firstkiller, though, with 100 boost, mega aerial across planet Namek. Almost gets it to go. And he's got 100 boost still. Huge, massive rotation. Pause. And he's in net just chilling, bro. Sibical pops it up. Actually follows this ball. He doesn't get back to it, but it's okay. He has all of Faze back, which I really like. A lot of this pro league is just so defensive, man. And I know that's a very generic thing to say, but when I was watching these Faze Clan replays, it seemed a lot of the time, Firstkiller particularly, just likes to wait until they get rid of the ball, and then he takes the free ball. And that's a lot of Rocket League in general, but he is so good at doing it, and then turning it into a 100 boost play, counterattack. You get the idea. Faze looking pretty good here, though, as of now. We haven't seen the offense get developed yet, but it looks like it might happen here. Sibical with a shot. Missed with a bump attempt, and now Firstkiller in the 1v2 of his life. Look at that shit. Nobody else on earth is doing that. And then the double tap. So close, man. Missed. Seals it away. We have to go back. I'm so sorry. We just have to. Sibical with the shot here, and it's not a great one. Let's keep it a stack, because now Lion Blaze has a free 1v1, and first, he can't do anything here, bro. Like, he turns here. Maybe if he waits in front of net and sits instead of crashing this and like backing up, he can shoot that ball right there. So like maybe that was a little bit of First's fault, but Sibical with not the greatest shot, and then that's just an incredible save. So if First was at any blame there, he definitely repented for his sins, because he just got them the 1v3 defense and offense. That is insane. 95% of players are just stopping in the middle of the field and trying to flip into that ball. But First is just an animal, of course. And animals like to stay on the prowl, which he certainly did. Sibical to miss. Missed a let's see the shot from his POV. Bro, he double jumps. When you double jump, you're quicker to the ball. That's usually the purpose of the double jump, just to be there as fast as humanly possible. Challenging the ball, you do that. Balls off the backboard, you do that when you have to beat someone. But right there, I feel like that's a great shot that you should flip on. So another missed chance maybe. Firstkiller gets in front of their net. Missed though. Very good speed. Doesn't quite get it to go, but it was definitely the right idea. Let's see what Faze can do in this offense. Great demo out of I think that was Lion Blaze. And this M80 team, yo, props to them real quick. Lion Blaze played great. Percy is so good, bro. Percy might be their best player. That was a huge pickup for them. And Kinsey is obviously very good as well. All three of them just played excellent defense and really good offensive plays as well. I mean, they're good enough to beat this Faze Clan. They were good enough to beat other teams. They took NRG to game 5, I believe. They did many good things, and I was impressed with what I saw. They could be next up. They definitely could be. Beautiful passing out of them. But you gotta think this is a savable ball for Faze Clan if you're them. First, I'm not putting any blame on him whatsoever. That's the last thing he did in this play, and now he has to get back. All that has to happen is somebody puts a hand up in between now and the moment the ball goes in. We're watching Mist right now, and he can't get to that ball, right? I'm not going to put this one on Mist because he's just trying to play this. Percy with a nice shot in the corner, whatever. But Sipical is who I'm looking at here. So he's retreating. This is all cool, right? And he goes for that corner boost right in front of Mist. So it's like, all right, you better get the save, bro. You just got the corner boost. Kinsey to Percy. And right here, it's like, damn, bro. You can't be doing this. This is already a goal. Why? Because he's completely stopped his momentum. Completely stopped. And he's on the backboard. I know you want to save the high ball, the high shot, because you think he's shooting it like that. But Percy's different, bro. Percy is going to shoot it all the way across because your ass is just so far away from covering the whole entire net. But, I mean, once again, this is just beautiful passing out of the blue team. I want to go to Percy's POV one more time. Or we never saw in the first place, but middle to Kinsey, Percy. That's just perfect. That is a perfect shot. I would be incredibly hyped if I was him. But once again, typical, like, it really wasn't that bad of defense. I'm hating a lot right now. It really wasn't that bad. He covered a lot of the net, but he was forgetting one part, and this is professional Rocket League. If you're not covering that one part of the net, it's just going to be a goal. So, we'll give my ratings for the players at the end of the game. I'm going to rate all three of these players individually on this game alone and their performance, and see if you guys agree with me. But there's still 2 minutes left. Many things can happen in this game. Midfield pass, typical to Mist. Mist leaves it for First. Now First goes mid. Holy fuck. Sipical on net. Oh my god, this M80 team, no way to get out of this alive. First keeps it in, 50. Sipical absolutely absorbing boost. Boost is flying out of his fucking car. First, double tap off the backboard. He's gonna take another boost. Hits it up to Mist. Mist, 1,000 boost once again flying out. The pressure is on. This team is certainly going to get a goal out of this. I feel it. Actually, a good 50 from Lion Blaze, though. Kinsey finds them breathing space. First can follow this ball. It goes right to Percy, but Percy gives it away right back to Mist. So all is well in the world. And First is just lurking. He's just lurking down in their half. Why? I don't understand. He trusts his team. He knows Mist can get these touches. And Kinsey just turned a little too soon. If he kept going back here, this would have all been preventable. So maybe I'll point at Kinsey a bit. But look at this Firstkiller play. Goes all the way downfield. And instead of passing that ball to Mr. Sipical or whatever, he fakes the touch back to his teammates. And then he jumps and then he passes mid. And Lion Blaze is wondering, what the fuck am I watching? It's so difficult for him to read. If he stays grounded on the ground, lol, and then he just gets in front of that, it's free save for him. But he's not expecting First to do what he did. He's not expecting a midfield pass, and it just looks so simple. But like, these split-second decisions, like we talked about with Sipical on the backboard, Lion Blaze on the backboard, you're thinking they're just ripping a shot at net, and they got to be prepared. These players have to be ready for that. So that's why it looks like it's so bad of them to do that. But really, it's easy to understand. Like, it's why wouldn't you do that? But I mean, that's why these are goals, because they're just making great offensive plays. Look at Firstkiller. Why am I not on his POV? Every second he's doing something absolutely fucking insane. 100 boost. Hits it down to himself and almost pinches it in off the ground. That's crazy. Who else is doing that? He has 0 boost here, though. But he stays in front of this ball. He knows he has to cut off the pass. Life is good. 2-2-2-2. I just saw it at the top of your screen. Rewind the video if you need to. Sipical gets a flip reset of some sort. First. Doesn't quite get the a good 50 that he hoped for. He got to the ball a little late. See what Lion Blaze has in store. Great beat by Mist. And this is just going to get down by Firstkiller. Hits it across. He has 0 boost. He can't control that ball. So he's going to clear it as far as he can. Overtime. We have overtime. First with 100 boost. I like what I'm seeing. 2-on-1 though. This is scary. That should have been a goal. Percy should have nailed that one. The passing from M80 is actually looking very good this game. If this team goes far on Championship Sunday or Saturday or whenever time you're watching this video, if they win this event or like get top 4, I'm not surprised, bro. I am not surprised. This team's looking fucking nice. I didn't watch any other series, just this one though of them. So like maybe inconsistencies are there that I'm not seeing. But from the 4 games in this series of Faze and M80, they looked good. But let me focus back on this gameplay because shit's about to get real. Great defense. First grabs his 100 boost. You got to control that corner boost. Sipical is rotating back here. The Percy passing is insane. There's just so much shit happening. First has to get the save here. Percy's bumping him. A lot of shit to absorb and take in here. Let's break it down. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it down. So you saw the Firstkiller POV. There's not much to say. There's really not. He did everything he could. That was a great save by him. He got bumped. He couldn't do anything. He really couldn't do anything more. All right. He gets the pass on absolutely everything here. Like maybe get a better save here. That's it. That's it. Okay. Let's look at his teammates. First POV we got is missed. So he's got a pretty low boost here. He can't go out for this ball, of course. He has to play the shot. That's a beautiful save. 14 boosts left in the tank. How's he going to do this? A flip, though, which might cost him. And it does. But we're not done yet here. First, we're going to look at this flip and why he shouldn't have done it. If he grabs this pad in front of him without flipping, first off, he thinks Lion Blaze is about to score this, so he's kind of just panic flipping the net. But first has a save here. If he just grabs this pad, he can clear this ball into the corner, like right across from where Miss is looking. He can just clear the ball across from him, in front of him. But now he's flipping past the ball, and he's going back to the ball, and Lion Blaze just has to score it. So that's why that was kind of a little throw by missed. Now we're going to take a look at Sipical, which is a pretty big one for me. A pretty big error. I feel like it is. This is so good from Sipical. 100 boosts. He's starting his rotate, but he did one thing wrong, in my opinion. He's going for a demo in the midfield. However, the ball is rolling behind him. I think a better play here would be to stay on ball cam and then hit this upfield. And I think First was almost expecting it, as you can kind of see him linger there just a little longer. But maybe he's just landing, so I don't know. But I like to think if he leaves ball cam on, he can easily beat Kinsey to that ball. Easily. But he's just not even looking. That's why it looks like that's never going to happen. Sipical's literally just driving. But you got to think, he's not just driving to drive. He's driving to look for a bump. He's driving to rotate back to net. But he easily beats Kinsey to this ball if he just keeps ball cam on. He can hit it upfield. It might even be a goal, but they definitely break out of their half. We're going to keep watching this POV, though. He could turn around there. And he rotates the net. So he's in a pretty good spot, I'd say. Challenge was not great. He has a low boost, however, and Lion Blaze has a good air dribble going. And I don't even know if he could have reached this ball. So this might have been the best challenge he could have possibly had. He uses all of his boost. And honestly, he can't do anything else after this. After he goes for it, he's just kind of stuck. He just has to hope his team gets the save and recovers. So there can be a lot of fingers pointed, and of course, I always forget to do this, bro. Props to M80, man. They suffocated this Faze defense to make them do what they did. Incredible plays from all of them. That touch from Kinsey to pop it back, I don't know if that's intentional, but it looked fucking intentional. Lion Blaze, perfect catch, air dribble over, Percy pressure, Percy bump, and then Lion Blaze scores. Like, it's just, wow, that team's nice. They have 8 saves. They have, what is that, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots, right? Oh, yeah, 6 was 4. Okay, they got 13 shots, and Faze has 12 shots. So, pretty even game all around. This was definitely anybody's game. However, I feel like Faze definitely made some mistakes that I don't usually see from them. So is Firstkiller the problem with this team? Absolutely not. I made the title of that video, I made a thumbnail of that video with people thinking that in mind, but in conclusion, no, he is not. I watched the whole entire series. I've seen the stats on Twitter or whatever. He finished first on the day. You can check out Shift RL. I think they posted the stats for Firstkiller. He finished first on the day. Yeah, make sure you leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe. Love you all. Have a great day. Peace.